Hello. If you're watching this review, it's because I would suppose you're probably thinking about buying the AUKEY Barcode Reader with USB interface. Um, as is often the case, I received this product free for the purposes of review, but despite that, I'm going to be completely honest about it because I buy stuff on Amazon the same way you do, so I don't get everything for free, so I want my reviews to be as helpful as possible and especially honest. So basically, what you're looking at is a barcode scanner with a stand like this. Um, the out of the box, it comes in approximately three different parts that take about 5 minutes to put together. You got a little weight that you can screw into the base if you want some added weight. The base is padded, um, and this just kind of flops in here. So the only complaint with the base is that there's nothing really holding that together. So it's come apart a couple times just trying to demo it. So you can either use the device in the cradle like so, or you can pick it up and shine it around. As you notice, it's scanning even now. If you've never used a barcode scanner before, the basic premise is pretty simple. You've got a cable that comes out one end and plugs into your USB port, and from there it basically treats the barcode that it scans as keyboard input. So if I scan, say, the ISBN number on a book, then it's going to essentially type those same numbers into the computer, and whatever happens to be the application at the forefront. So the same as if you had keyed the numbers into the keyboard is what's going to happen when you scan this. So unlike a lot of the most of the scanners I've played with before, you have to hit the button. So basically, it's you hit the button in the scanner, and it picks up whatever it is that you're pointing at. This has an added feature in that it will figure out when something's in the area. I've had a little difficulty, honestly, getting it to work 100% of the time without actuating it, but it is there. Yeah, see, I didn't push the button, and there it is. It just takes a little bit of, you've got to be kind of in its face for it to know, and the range on that is about 3-4 inches, really. You can see kind of the responsiveness. Each beep is a reading, and so, and just being in the area, it knows that there's a barcode there. Don't ask me how that works because I don't know, but it does work the majority of the time. It'll take a little getting used to. I think it's just because you've got to give it time to respond, and you've got to be up on it a little bit. Because anything above 3 inches or so, it doesn't want to respond terribly quickly. But it does as promised. See, what else can I tell you? As you may have, I think you probably saw what the responsiveness was on that. You can probably once every 1.5 to 2 seconds. You can see what the responsiveness rate is. It's not perfect. It's not going to be, but I think with some practice you could save some time with this. Let's see. In the box, simple assembly instructions. It's just a few screws to screw in. Like I said, nothing incredible. As is usually the case with these guys, that they've got a manual with some USB codes. The only way you can communicate with this sucker to configure it is through USB scans. So you've got scans in here to turn off the beep, to change the way the scanning works, whether it scans continuously or scans and pulses or what have you. You can read about that in the book. I mean, and all sorts of other settings for turning on and off various types of barcodes that you want to recognize or not. But I would say that in my experience, I've had 3 or 4 of these guys. I like this one from the standpoint that it's on a nice sturdy stand, and this is the only one I've ever seen that will actually detect when something's in the area and start scanning automatically. Um, it also has a pretty good range. If you actuate it manually, it will scan for a pretty good distance. Now it's making a liar out of me, but so if you actuate, you get a pretty good range on that, and the scanner beam is extremely wide. I don't know if you can see it on my shirt or not, but it's a good couple feet, so you've got a lot of latitude in either direction. But in any case, I hope this review is helpful. If there's anything that you want to know that I can tell you, please leave me a comment on the review, and I will try to find out for you. But as I said, I hope this is helpful, and until next time, happy shopping.